This meeting is being live streamed. If you have a problem with that, get the fuck out. That's not quite the message, the dialogue that popped up. Your screen glitched. Oh, it's IMPP. Oh, all right. Yeah, I would like to take a look at that. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, Rigel. Okay. Rigel. Some of you still do not know what reference that is, and I'm never going to tell you. I think I did tell you. All right. So IMPP. Okay, I see it. Yeah, popped all the way to 43 cents from 40 cents. Jesus, it's nothing. IMPP. All right, Rigel. All right, PGY is starting to come up a little bit right now. Wow, Robo so soon? Too soon? All right, thanks. Any of you new guys, by the way, if you hear my mic start to glitch, let me know because it means I got to switch over to this other mic. All right, we're back. All good now? Okay, Rigel went from $1.30 to $2.30. It's all the way back down to $1.50. That's not a good sign. It's below VWAP and spiking a little bit. Yep. I don't know if I would go with that one. CEMI, CEMI is looking pretty good. All right, let's do a little market overview here. So, you can really see it a little bit more clearly, but over in S&P 500, you can see how we are right now in a congestion area, in a congestion zone with the stocks that are on the S&P 500. So we have a lot of chop to get through, and that's causing that resistance up here. And yesterday was a candle with a lower close than the open. That usually is a reversal in an uptrend. That usually is a sign of a reversal in an uptrend. Now, we're already seeing that much more clearly on the Dow. So it much more clearly has reversed down and is moving down off of that and rejecting off of that congestion zone. Again, I could draw that out here for you. So it's already rejecting off of that congestion zone. And then we look at the Qs, growth stocks, and it's mostly out of the congestion zone and backing up into it. But all in all, in whole, taking all three of those all together, we are basically fighting a congestion zone. So look, the Qs got out of the congestion zone, but what's next? So like when something moves through a key level, after that, it just floats, waiting for, equilibrium and to have a new goal. Okay. And so it's gone into let's follow everybody else mode. So it was like, let's lead, let's get through this. And then it did. And now it's like, all right. And it's just going to hang out now. And so what I'm saying is that the S&P 500, though, is what it's going to follow. And the S&P 500 is rejecting and having a tough time getting through that congestion zone. And the Dow already has. Right. So I think we're going to see some more pullback today, tomorrow, and for the rest of the week. I think we're going to get some pullback in the growth market and in the S&P 500. We're going to see that more clearly. However, that said, this morning we have about a 6-point intraday uptrend off of lows, right smack into the middle of yesterday's trading range. So it could go either way now. So whether or not, investors want to push the market higher and we can break some highs like yesterday's high remains to be seen. If that doesn't happen, then going sideways will be more of the same, chop and potential rejection. But my suspicion is that it's going to fail out, that it's exhausted, that we're overextended, and there's just not enough people with all the same outlook here in this range to really push the market, for another run. It's at the end of a 5-day run here that started middle of last week, and it needs to work through that a little bit, and it probably needs to pull back in order to get that same smart money on board again, because the smart money has the most money. And if we're going to see this market move, it needs to be attractive to the smart money, not the dumbass money. There's definitely dumbass money out there. I mean, there is dumb money, and then there's just fuck stupid money. And nobody in my trading group is that, because you're in my trading group. Thank God. But if you're at the beginning of your journey, please be humble. Don't get cocky at any point. I think even if you're at the middle of your journey, don't ever get cocky. Cockiness is the enemy of your bankroll. So anyway, that's what I think is going to happen on the market today. Gold is up at about 1788. Oil, where did I move that to? There it is. Oil went from about 93 low yesterday in pre-market to about 96 and settled into about 94. Oil is still in a downtrend, in case you're wondering. We can take a quick look at that. Oil in a downtrend, but it's been finding support right around here. So whether or not it's going to turn around and continue to move up remains to be seen. I don't think so. I think it's flat bottom wedging and did a failed retest and is going to neckline breakdown within a month. We'll see oil come back down to a support level of 85 probably in a month. But that is not a short. That's not a trade. That is just TA, technical analysis. All right. We also are seeing PayPal, which I alerted yesterday at 10:30, at 9:30, right off the open. PayPal was a swing trade alert yesterday in the group in the morning, and it posted great earnings and had a great earnings reaction, and is up 14% in pre-market to about 101 right now. So congratulations to those who got in to the PayPal swing trade alert. Looking good. It's not too late to buy for the reason that it will likely run from here. and it has been doing that in pre-market. The pre-market has been pretty solid, but you might want to leave yourself room to average in over the course of 2 or even 3 days, and including breaking up today as well into the morning session, the noon session, the lunch session, and the power hour, close of the day session. So break up your total goal purchase into multiple parts, save some for tomorrow, follow through as well, and maybe even one more day. That's my recommendation on that PayPal investment if you're going to get into it. It is a good time to get into PayPal if this is indeed the bottom, and this really does kick off potentially that it is, because it was at 310, and if we're at the bottom on PayPal, you're not too far away from that bottom, and you should be able to get some great price appreciation over the next years. It could be a good investment for your investment portfolio, your retirement portfolio. I would put PayPal into any retirement portfolio right now. I run a couple. So that is what I will be doing a little bit after the morning session today. AMC's not going to rock. Are you just joking, Rebecca? Okay. Now, that's the market. Now, in the momentum day trading department, of course, we've got HKD. If HKD can get over 2,000 today, that's a pretty key level signal that it might easily pop 2,500 and then go to 3,000 and 4,000. That could happen today. And if it doesn't, make sure that you don't just get in blindly. Also, it might not just do that at all. AMTD is in a similar spot, except for it, that's like $8 and $10 respectively. So same thing over there. Maybe if it can get over $10, it might be able to pop over $12 today and maybe get to $14. So AMTD, both of those just crazy stocks lately. Crazy time. And then, we're watching APDN. We're going to be looking primarily for a break over $6 on APDN. We're also looking at HSDT, CEMI, MTC, which went a little wild in after hours and has been going sideways since. MTC. I did alert that. Oh no, it was towards the end of the day. I did alert that yesterday in the penny stock area at about $2.50 or $3 it was at, and it went to $7 so quickly, and I'm now up 61% on that. AEMD, that's another one we're watching carefully. Rebecca says EGH. EGH, I'm going to look that up right now. EJH. EJH, rather. I've always confused J and G, just pronouncing them my whole life. That is plagued me, followed me everywhere. But yeah, PayPal looking good. That was on the screen here. PGY, another one we're keeping a close eye on. We're watching a lot. Tour, PSTX, KTRA, Getty. Here we go. Market open. I'm still waiting for the EJH information here. All right. SU was alerted yesterday. SU doing good today. Swing 100 trade. Getty, we're watching Getty. Getty's just hit 33.51. Is that correct? Hold on one second. I'm not seeing that, although it's showing that as a price. No, it's at 31-ish. Why does it show? Oh, that was yesterday's close. There hasn't been a trade yet on Getty. Perhaps it's halted. I don't think so. Yeah, maybe it's halted at the open. Getty. Anybody want to check on that? Go for it. Yeah, SMFL, who asked that? That doesn't look great. All right, so what's HKD doing? Let's take a quick look at that. HKD is over 2,000 now. So that's an entry signal for me. I think it might be even halting again. No, it's not halting. You need to put about 1,000 of risk on it. It's already at 2,020. What is it at? 21. It's halted. There we go. Randy's like, oh, geez, here we go again. But it could easily see 1,000 today. So make sure you properly risk your 1% there on that. All right, we'll wait for what? I already got filled. I thought it was halted. Okay, so perhaps it's out of the halt now. All right, HKD is now at about 2,000 already. Now it's back to 2117. So I'm up and I'm down. Crazy stock. Checking on some other alerts here. Yeah, Getty needs to get a little bit higher before it activates, before it signals. And Rebecca says AMTD starting to move. Yes, I do see that. It's at 9.1. Looking to see if it can clear 10, at minimum. Really, we want to see it break 11. And then that should get enough catalyst going for it to break pre-market high of 12. If it can't do all that, you have to see that as weakness. Thank you, Abdul, for subscribing. Restoration Hardware added a good signal entry point. I'm going to give it a little bit of time to double check. Let's take a look at how the market is doing. All right, it's moving up off of the open. Yeah, that EGH went from 32 cents to 38 cents. So HSDT, Randy says, is halted up. Okay. Yeah, that's just going to go wild today. That one was really looking good. We talked about it, Randy, before you even got here. We were looking at the news on that. That's kind of my primary focus one. I believe I put it at the top of the list. APDN is falling, says somebody. Yes, it's breaking below 5 right now. I really don't like APDN until it can break $6. That would be the signal for me. HKD is halted, by the way. What will be really funny is if HKD were to ever get to 10,000, because at that point it becomes $1 trillion market cap, and joins the $1 trillion club out of just trading. Yeah, it is ridiculous. Let's see. Companies with over $1 trillion market cap. Because I think there's, maybe Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Tesla. So if HKD can get to 10,000, it joins the ranks. Not really, of Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Tesla. Like, what do they even do, HKD? I guess it's fintech. Ford, great. Yeah, thanks for the heads up on Ford. Oh yeah, Ford just keeps going. Like I said, we needed to pull back in order to create an entry, so there's not much to look at on Ford, other than the fact that we missed it. Back at 14 would have been the entry. And HKD's opened for trading. I think it's halting down, and it's at 1954.
Alert.
1875. HSDT, is it open for trading, Randy? Yeah, HSDT is open for trading and looking pretty decent. If it can break 260, that will be an inflection point and blue sky breakout. It might be halting again. No, there we go. All right, the market is booking. The Qs are about to break yesterday's high. The S&P 500 is trying. The Dow is nowhere near it. So even though the market is really, really pushing, it has a lot of work to do. HSDT is now halted up. Okay. I think it halted at 250. That's probably where I got my fill, yeah. Yes, on what? Do you believe Bitcoin will drop? Bitcoin's going to follow the growth market. So just follow the market. Look at the cues. No, I don't think Bitcoin will really drop very much, because I don't think the growth market's going to drop very much. That's safe for any kind of China-Taiwan war happening. So the bottom on Bitcoin is 18,000. Probably won't be going lower. I see Jimmy. Or monkeypox, yep. But we're not going to get the kind of result from monkeypox that we're going to get that we got from COVID. I mean, I'm not talking about the actual things. I'm talking about financially on the market. So we've already discounted the economy and economic effects much more so. Any thoughts on Ethereum bottom? It's the bottom, whatever the bottom was recently, Brady. What was the bottom recently on Ethereum? All right, I believe HSDT is going to come out of the halt soon. HKD is halted as well. HKD is number one investment banking in Asia. Number one investment banking. Can you give me a little more expansion on what that means? Number one investment banking. Like, can you give me an article? Casey asks, good morning, Casey. Do you think it's worth getting in on cruise lines with the changes in vaccination requirements? No, I don't think it's worth getting into cruise lines for any reason. They provide a very slow return. I think your money, you might as well get some treasury bonds. You're going to get a better return from treasury bonds. CNN did an article 1 hour ago on HKD. Okay, cool. 10-4, yes. AMTD moving down to 8. Year, we're looking to see if it can get up over 1.8. The pre-market high was 1.9 on EAR. EAR. We are now 13 minutes into the open. And I'm going to check on some swing alerts. $25 million revenue last year with market cap of $310 million. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing the setups with follow through happening on the market and as far as alerts go and stuff. So I get the feeling that we're not really going to rally today. That this market's going to turn around. So watch yourselves if you have any investments. And PayPal's at about 100 right now, so it's acting like it's going to fill the gap. Yeah. All right, HKD has opened and is at 1750. Not, and I believe possibly halting again. If anybody wants to be shorting Taiwan, I mentioned yesterday, EWT is the ticker. It's been in a downtrend, so it's not a bad idea necessarily to be short Taiwan since it's already in a downtrend, and it's pulled back near 51, 52, which is the top side of the downtrending channel. It's currently at 50. So it's within the realm of the region of an entry. EAR hitting 1.65 now, 62. EAR coming up. Thank you, RJ. And now HSET is halted down. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and AMTD is failing out. Looks like the HKD AMTD trade may be over, but who knows? Midday it could pick up again. It's done that. Greetings from Germany. Hello. Hello, Germany. So it looks like the market has put in a top. It's now working its way back to test lows. Thanks, man. Hey, if an opportunity is not there, it's not there. Um, EAR 1.62 currently. We're waiting for HSDD to come out of the halt. HKD is trading around 1740 right now. And the market itself has bounced pretty strongly off of a mid retracement. So it's going to retest those highs now. And again, even if it breaks through and makes some progress on the highs, across the whole market, we still have a lot of progress to make. The SP 500 and the Dow all have to get up and over those previous highs. SoFi, let's take a look at SoFi. So SoFi reported earnings and after hours, still unprofitable, but a little bit of a surprise on the amount and also a surprise on the revenue. Looking at their revenue, we can see that, yep, it does include growth, but even with a 45% profit margin, they continue to be unprofitable. That's not a good sign. There might be a reason why it's way off its highs. Yeah, Amazon is up and out of its bottom that it was in for 3 months. But the growth story on Amazon is rough. It's tough. From here, yeah, it'll go up, but how much? And is it a worthwhile use of your money? Hard to say. It might be. It's definitely a good long-term investment point. We can't say that with any 100% certainty, but it looks like the worst is over for Amazon. Good times ahead. It's just that how slowly will it give you a return? That's important. HKD now at 1775. There is not a particular thing popping heavily right now. Ear maybe seems to be having the best movement. Thank you, Adam. Oh, maybe you're talking about Amazon. Yeah. Getty starting to come up off of the bottom. As the fusion reactor at the core of the AMTD SpiderNet ecosystem, AMTD Digital is a one-stop digital solutions platform in Asia with businesses spanning multiple verticals, including digital financial services, digital media, content and marketing, SpiderNet ecosystem solutions, and digital investments. Alert. A one-stop digital solution company. It's doesn't seem to know what the fuck that is. But okay, but it seems to be like perhaps a business to business company. Yes. AFRM is on a run right now. Let's see. Let me take a look at this. Yeah, no, that's too wide of a risk. It needs to calm down and settle in a little bit more first. And then AFRM will be potentially a good trade. As an investment, perhaps. Yeah, but for a trade, not at the moment. APDN coming up pretty quickly now. APDN. It's at 575, 550. Jinx. Oh, you did. God, Randy. We have had three Jinx in the last 24 hours. HSDT is halted again at 235. Yeah, and by the way, you guys on TikTok, I am watching lots and lots of stocks at the same time here. So don't mistake being calm for not being what? Diligent? SP 500 now looking like it's going to break the highs of the day. The Qs did just break the highs of the day, and it looks like the S&P 500 is following suit. Meanwhile, the Dow not really showing that same strength. So there's a bit of juxtaposition there, and I think that the Qs are getting carried away, you could say. So, we're at the point where you should be taking profits, not getting into positions for growth, as growth trades is what I'm talking about, like on the Qs. The bids and the asks are going up on HKD at the moment. Piazza says net is breaking out. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, it's got earnings tomorrow evening, so and it's at a bottom reversing inflection point as far as pivots go. So I'd wait until Friday to touch it. Let's see what the results of the earnings are. Kick off a trade then. So being at the top of the market like this on an extended move, it just means that there's not enough money, there's not enough conviction, not enough people willing to put into the move. And so that's why it becomes more near the end of the move than the beginning of a move. And so that's why it's a good idea right now to be taking risk off the table, taking profits on positions, taking down your exposure, and waiting until perhaps Tuesday or Wednesday of next week after we've pulled back enough to plant some more seeds. All right, on that note, everybody, that's been the opening 30 minutes of the market. And let's continue trading in the Active Trader Lounge or in the member chat area or in the Momentum Trading Room. And watch for alerts. I may have something interesting for the Swing 100. Certainly by the end of the day, I'll be putting it in. Happy Wednesday to you. Have a good morning, everybody. And I'll see you in the group. See you soon. You're welcome. Thank you.